Hello YouTube and welcome to episode 4 of the Bald Head Podcast, where in fact none of us are bald. Apart from
maybe Garrett.
I'm bald.
the Bald Head Podcast, where 1 out of 3 people are bald.
It's only a matter of time.
Cast, we got
When all 3 of us are bald, this podcast
GarrettOnDaMic, as he's known on the streets, GarrettOnDaMic. We got Sasha.
Oh,
Say hi.
My mum's calling me. Hi.
Okay, we're playing some BTD6 because we're all easy standard gamers, as it should
map
be.
split 4 ways.
There'd be like the circle, like map distribution.
Like we each get a slice.
yeah. Shit, I don't know what to put down. Let's put my free down monkey.
I don't have the flamethrower gun.
That's lethal
Unlock
too.
that real quick.
How much XP do you have on it then?
Not enough.
I
I'm
have...
about 410,000.
Yeah, I'm back.
Oh, you did like 1 million, right?
Yeah.
Dude, you are not getting that shit in 1 game.
Nah, you are not getting.
No, dude, you'll get like 50k.
Who hath messaged me?
Anyway, hi guys.
Anyway, hello podcast.
What are we feeling about stuff?
It's been a while since we recorded one of these, actually.
Yeah.
It's been like what?
Well,
like...
me and you had recorded one, but then your Wi-Fi.
Oh yeah,
was
so this is.
I thought you were about to say his wife. I was like, what?
We recorded this on
Gringens got a wife.
We tried to record it on when was it? Like Saturday?
It was last Tuesday. It was last Saturday, yeah.
Yeah, Saturday. It was so stupid because we literally played a game of Bloons, and then we're like, okay, yeah, we'll record after this game, and then after this game, my Wi-Fi just died for the entire night, so I couldn't get back on.
Yeah, we played a game, and then we recorded after, and then we started a new game, and then your Wi-Fi died.
It wasn't the best. I don't know why we didn't just record like that game.
I'm about to
Yeah, I don't know why either.
It was a bit weird, but anyway, we're back again.
Yeah.
And also,
Anyway,
Bald
Two
Head
Mad
Podcast
died.
tomorrow, and 2 Mad died.
2 Mad died.
I feel like that's the most important.
That's the big thing we
happened
should talk about.
recently.
What do you guys think of 2 Mad? I think it was. Well, it's suspected he died of
ketamine.
So he took a lot of ketamine, and they think it was to do with the ketamine, obviously, but they don't think it was a ketamine overdose. They think it was a fentanyl overdose.
So he's taking.
And, you know, a lot of
Fentanyl. That's what I was. Yeah,
no,
fentanyl.
he was taking ket laced with fent.
Because
What happens is the
Please God,
the
somebody
drug
kill
dealers,
it.
they mix they sort their like fent into baggies and shit, but then they sort their cat and they don't wash their hands.
Oh.
So it's like it's like cross contamination.
I wish we had like drug distributors like they are in Breaking Bad. You know, it's like nowadays it's like me, like I can't even take this CBD gummy to sleep because I'm paranoid that it's full of fent. Like somebody's trying to kill me. I must be important.
They all want you dead, Garrett.
I don't blame them.
You pissed
Yeah,
off
me
the you
neither.
pissed off the plugs.
You pissed off the fent plug.
The plugs in your area pissed off.
Pissed off the CBD distributors. They're completely legal
Do you live-
operation.
Oh,
Wait,
shit.
Garrett, do you live in a weed legal state?
Not weed legal, but CBD and THC legal. They don't want
Okay.
marijuana.
What?
Like, they
Wait,
don't want
CBD and THC.
Yeah.
THC is literally the bit that gets you high. What the fuck?
Yeah, I was thinking
but
that.
they
I was like,
don't.
what?
But they want it. They want it in stores and they want it taxed.
Oh.
So,
Oh.
you know,
So
I'll
you can
take
get
what I
those
can
like
get.
you can get those like vape pens that have THC in them.
Yeah, and it's like so many pot smokers, like where I live, are just like completely anti to it, and I'm like, just shut the fuck up, right? Y'all be vaping inside anyways. This is better, trust me.
Yeah, literally.
Y'all be vaping inside when y'all ain't supposed to. I know y'all do. That's why y'all got vapes, you fucking fiends. I need y'all to chill out.
vapors are like some of the worst people on the planet. I'm sorry. No
I'm
offense.
That's what I used to
But it's
be.
like, yeah, I know, but I wasn't a dickhead vapor.
And I'm not either.
Well, you know what I mean? Like the people who fucking literally vape
like-
everywhere they
yeah,
go.
like at the fucking baseball
yeah,
games,
to be fair.
and like they just
When they're
bring.
just-
I remember
when they're just walking down the street and they blow it straight in your face. It's like, dude.
Nah, literally. I was never like
always
that.
hit discreetly. Like,
That's why I wanted to be seen more as a cigarette smoker than a vapor.
I mean, it's
Because at least cigarette smokers don't fucking smoke inside.
yeah, true. I mean, it's
What
still,
I do?
it's still a bit wet to be honest, Sasha. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I know.
What
But
I do
it's
is
also
I
an
have a hit-
addiction.
I have a hit inside of my lungs right now. Right? And I just hold it there, and then it's like it's just invisible when it comes out. It's like I'm absorbing.
Yeah, I know. I've done that
Like-
before. Kids used to do that in like secondary school in class.
That's why.
Oh.
Like in high school, I vaped in my classes, so that's why. Like I picked that up from another student, and you know, he just like that's how I've always vaped. Like it's always been
I never-
discreet away from.
I never
people.
vaped in my classes. I'd always just go to the bathroom to vape if I had a vape.
That is so wet. Oh my god. That's actually like today in school, because it was like I don't know, like 2 o'clock or something. I need like a nasty shit, right? So I went to the
Nasty
toilet.
shit.
It was generally like 3 boys in like the store next to me, just hitting their vape pens. I was just like, dude.
Did you go to
Remember
a sixth
remember
form?
to our
it's
younger
a sixth
viewers.
form as well.
Younger viewers, the gayest thing that you can
If you
do
were in a
the
college,
bathroom
they just
is
let you
eating.
like smoke. Like in the UK, in college in the UK, they just like kind of let you smoke or vape or whatever. Like that's what I didn't get about fucking sixth form. Like I get this in a secondary school, but like half the kids doing their A levels at 18, they can do whatever
No,
the fuck
yeah,
they want. If they want to
genuinely.
smoke, that's their choice. Why don't you just let them smoke out the front of the school?
Yeah,
Hold
that's
up.
what I think. But then I still think it's really weird that kids are like fucking going into the toilets and vaping. It's like, why?
You can't stop them, right? This is my mentality. Is that like I used to be like I made a very fast transition, you know, and it was like, oh, fuck people that vape. That's just not good for you. And then like you know I smoked a couple cigarettes. And I'm like I kind of get it.
Yeah, that was me
It's
as
like-
well.
Yeah. I used to fucking snitch on kids that were in the bathroom.
No
like,
way.
I used to like
Oh,
I wouldn't like flag down a teacher, but they'd be like, "How's your morning, Garrett?" And I'm like, "Oh, thanks. There's 3 kids vaping in the bathroom." By the way."
I think that's
Get that bonus, get that bonus, Miss Massey. Come on, let's do it.
That's that's kind
like
of
that,
wetter than actually vaping as a
That,
kid.
yeah,
I
that
think.
is.
Like I wouldn't be like, teacher, teacher. You know, I'd just be like,
Oh,
"Hey,
teacher, there's someone
between you and
vaping.
me, between you and me." You know,
Oh, did you have to
there's-
put that farm there? That's like my area, man.
Yeah. I don't gaff.
But you know, then by the end of that same year, in that same class that I told that teacher, I was like vaping in the back of her class because, you know, and that had to do with a lot of stuff going on outside of school, which I don't feel like getting into. But you know,
That's cool. And Flo's
it's not
taking the
cool.
bro
It's lame.
dimension.
It's lame as fuck. It's like the
Oh,
first sign
shit.
of defeat. It's fine. This is what this
Oh,
is
never
for.
mind. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, we're good. And you doubted the strands.
Sorry. I'm an avid doubter.
I forgive you.
Doubters rise up.
Don't ever do it again.
I don't think I've ever really vaped at school. I'm not an avid vapor. It's like I vape at like parties and smoke at parties and shit.
Yeah, I mean, like that's kind of the place for it, like social smoking. Like I get that.
I think that's kind of the only smoking that I do.
And like doing it at work, you know, like I understand doing it at work as well. Like I think it's fucked up that companies won't like if you have a vape and like you're not in a controlled environment, like why not? You know, like it's silly.
I mean,
When I
to be
worked
fair,
at the,
I don't really think other
Like
people-
if you work in a place that's like has to be sanitary, you know, like a cafeteria, like obviously you shouldn't be vaping in there. But like
Yeah,
if I'm
yeah,
working in like a fucking car garage,
Yeah, true.
Like, I think I should have free reign to a vape, you know?
If it's like an office space, then like, yeah, obviously, because
Have a room for it, you know?
yeah,
like,
yeah,
it's,
like if you have like a smoke room.
and don't put any desks near it. Like, just like make it obvious where they're going. Like, try to make them want to quit, you know? It's the goal is to stop, you know? Like, it's. Oh, back to my message to younger audience. The gayest thing, because I know homophobia is on the rise and it's cool now, but it's like gayest thing you can do is stand around in a bathroom and vape while you're smelling other dudes' dick smell. You know, that's
That's literally true.
that's probably
imagine sucking on a fucking highlighter in a bathroom.
Imagine
Like,
how
come on
gangster
now.
it would be if you strolled up to your teacher and just puffed one right in her face.
It would be so awesome. It would be so cool.
At least a cigarette looks kind of cool in your hand. Like, come on now. Smoke cigarettes if you're gonna smoke.
I'm over here like carrying like a plastic Betty Boop with a nipple sticking off the fucking head. And I'm sucking cranberry flavored juice out of it.
One of my friends had the stupidest looking vapes I've ever seen in my life. It's like you know the part where you suck through it. It's like a fucking bendy straw.
I mean, to be fair,
Have you seen the?
That's pretty funny.
You saw the
It literally had a
Prime
loop
Parasite,
in it. It's like you smoke it has like a loop in it. I was like, dude, why
I want
are
one
you
that's like a bendy
smoking
straw.
that?
That's like a.
Gringen, you
Capri
saw the
Sun
Prime
straw.
bar, didn't you?
I did see the prime bar.
Yeah,
I
it
want one
literally
that-
has like a fold up fucking, like the bit where you smoke it on literally folds down.
Oh my god, I need one that looks like a crock. I need one that just looks like a foot. And I
crock?
can just suck the vape out of the big toe. You know what I'm saying?
You want that foot vape?
Oh,
Holy.
for real.
Have you got a foot fetish?
Yeah, who doesn't? Come on. I'm sick and tired of
It
being
isn't
up.
until
I feel like
Foot fetish
oppressed.
confirmed. GarrettOnDaMic foot fetish.
Oh baby. Let's talk about that.
You said that, and I got added to a group, and somebody immediately said, I want to fuck the shit out of Vados.
Vanos.
Vados.
Who's
The
that?
Dragon Ball character.
Vanos. Vanos
Blue
Gaming.
lady.
Vanos Gaming.
Gaming. I want to fuck the shit out of Vanos Gaming.
What do you guys think? What's your guys' opinion on furries? Let's talk about this. Let's talk about furries.
If they're cool,
The thing-
I don't give a fuck.
okay.
Like, if they're not actively... I don't know, it's like, if they're not actively geeking, then I don't give a fuck about them, right? But if
What do
they're-
you mean by geeking?
I don't know, if they're just like, if they make it their whole personality, then...
Like Sonic
Okay.
Fox.
Yeah.
Fucking hate Sonic Fox. That is the only, like,
What the fuck
person
is
that
Sonic
I...
Fox?
Sonic Fox is a non-binary black furry who has just been destroying every fighting game bracket for like the past 5 years.
Is that why you're mad?
No, they're good at Smash, they're good at like Mortal Kombat, they're good at Street Fighter, they're good at Tekken, like absurdly good. But they are just the most toxic piece of shit ever. Like if they were a good sport, like I would have loved to follow Sonic Fox, but it's just like, I don't know this motherfucker. Be cranking his shit to Undertale.
I love being toxic in video games. I won't lie. It's so
Don't
funny.
do that while you're a furry.
People get so mad.
No, it was like
I don't
when
give
we
a fuck.
joined that
Literally,
random...
I'm literally transgender and I do that shit.
Yeah, it's like when
Like,
we
what's the
joined that
difference?
random server. When I was on Edward Figglebottom Gaming. It's like you've been so
Figglebottom
mean to those
Gaming.
random people. And I was just like trolling.
Yeah?
them.
I'm never gonna see them again. Who gaff?
I just think it's a bit rude.
Met a baddie.
I don't care.
I'm a stoic at heart. I don't have enemies.
Met a baddie. I never saw
Did you? What eventually happened in that server?
I don't know. I haven't signed.
Like, after I left.
I haven't signed in on that account.
Oh.
I did get an email saying I've been atted like 5 times, but I just haven't checked.
Don't
Discord
gaff.
now sends you an email
But yeah,
whenever
I don't
you
know.
get.
Yeah, they literally send, like, I have an alt account that's in a server that I'm in, and it's literally like, it ats every time, like, someone ats in general, I get an at as well.
Jesus.
Like I literally
yeah,
emailed me, and then I got a
sometimes get
notification on my
emails like
phone,
that.
and it's like,
so silly.
you have been added in this server.
You've been adding in my balls itch. Please check the.
You've been added and my balls itch.
I didn't say and my balls itch. Fucking Discord email. You've been added and my balls itch. You've been added and my balls itch.
And my balls stink. Oh my god.
Goodness gracious.
Nut smell. Oh, yummy.
You've been added and my balls itch. Sasha lagging. Come on.
You've been added and my balls itch. It's so fucking stupid.
I feel like part of the humor of like the like I'm imagining like a physical
Wait,
real.
I have a question. Why are the Moabs and like shit? Why are they wearing like yarmulkes? Like Jewish yarmulkes. Like look at that. He's got a yarmulke on.
That's
It's
a
a bucket
bucket hat, and it's
That
combined
looks
with
like a
mustache.
yarmulke.
What?
But why are they
Why
wearing
is that like
What
the
the
biggest
fuck?
revelation of your life?
Why are they wearing it?
Because it's a cosmetic.
But why? Why do they add yarmulkes to?
It's not.
BTD6?
Yeah, it's
Life isn't
Yeah.
about whys; it's about hows. You know.
Why are you so pressed about it anyway? What's wrong with yarmulkes?
I'm just wondering why is he wearing one? I'm not pressed
What if
about
he's
it.
Jewish?
I'm pressed about it. It's on my goddamn guys.
Do you have a thing for Jewish people, Sasha?
Sorry.
I should probably.
Wish I had.
I probably shouldn't be saying that on YouTube.
What?
We'll probably get flagged for like racism.
The CEO's son is dead.
Hi YouTube. Hello Mr. YouTube.
Hello, Mr.
If you're watching this video.
Hello, Skibbity Toilet CEOs.
Hello Mr. Skibbity Toilet. I wonder if the creator of Skibbity Toilet will ever watch our videos. That'd be awesome.
that'd be like a dream come true. We need to do like a Skibbity
I know that he's a
podcast.
fan of
We need to do a
he's
ritual.
a fan of System of a Down.
Andrew Tate.
I love System of a Down.
So do I.
I don't know what that
So
is.
your favorite
does
song?
so does the creator of Skibbity Toilet apparently.
What's your favorite song by System of a Down?
Probably Lonely Day. I really like that one.
I like Lonely Day too. It's pretty solid. I like
I've
Spiders.
got like 2 of their albums on vinyl.
I like Spiders.
I like that one. That's a
Sugar.
good one.
I like Toxicity.
Sugar's so good.
That one's overrated. Lonely Day is really good.
Yeah, it is. Shut the fuck up, Gringen.
Sorry, that might be taking
Obviously, Chop Suey is also up there.
What's this? Is the Sigma Beats to relax / ponder to?
Gay porn sound effects.
Ew, have you seen that? Have you seen that video? It's like, was it like 6 minutes of male whimpering noises?
Oh my
That
god,
sounds
what the fuck? I need. Can you link me that video, please?
Just look it up on
you
YouTube
link me that
and find
video,
it. It's
like,
literally
research
horrible.
it.
I actually hate it so much. The dude did it. Sounds like
could you-
the biggest pussy I've ever heard in my life.
I think
sound like
I think you might
Deku.
need to send me that.
Just look it up. It'll be on YouTube.
Oh, we're dead. Never mind.
Does he sound like Deku?
It sounds like Jackass.
Deck was his Geordie.
I don't know.
We need to
I
get
got
Deckaz
told-
on this
I got-
podcast.
Funny that I have a good Deku impression. I don't know how to react to that.
Can we get a
I was
Deckaz?
floating.
Deckaz on the Bald Head podcast.
No,
That's
absolutely
not
not.
gonna happen.
Why?
Because he's a cunt.
I love Deckaz. He's awesome.
Because
I haven't
doesn't
spoken
like
fucking
me.
ages. He don't like you?
Doesn't
Why?
like it.
I don't know what his deal is, but like I sent like a bomb to his house and he just like way
Oh,
over it.
okay.
Like, you know.
That's not very nice
He
of
just
him.
don't fuck with him no more.
He just, I don't know like what his deal is. I guess I criticized League of Legends too many times. Probably, I don't know. Like I didn't even do anything to him. Like I didn't even say anything directly to him. I probably just made fun of something, and then he freaked out.
Oh,
No, it was soundboard. I was using the soundboard, and instead of muting the soundboard, actually, he just muted me entirely. So I kept saying things like, "Hey, Dekaz, if you like men, speak," you know, and like wait 20 minutes for him to eventually say something, and then just be like, "Oh shit, he said it, guys, haha!" Like it's like doing shit like that. And I sent him a bunch of like pro LGBT posts, and I kept like sending them to him in the series of like, "Hey, if you're like non-binary, speak," you know, and he'd say something I'm like, "Oh, he's non-binary, they're non-binary," and. I just sent him I sent him like a bunch of flags and like tweets, zeets, that like non-binary stuff tagged in them. I'm like, Dekaz, you would like stuff like this. Like I feel like you would really
He would fuck with that.
That's very wholesome, actually.
So he blocked me after I sent him those posts, and then like I was like, okay, like I'm done. The joke's over. Like I'm not gonna do it anymore, and he just still has me muted. Like I was in call, not saying anything, and I said something to Priya, and Priya was like, "Oh, Dekaz, you would like Garrett's joke." He's like, I don't care. He can kill himself for all I care. Like, oh my god!
Dekaz is such a character.
I don't care. He can kill himself. That's Scottish. That's not.
That's not Geordie.
I mean, he is Scottish anyway. He is Scottish anyway.
He's from fucking Newcastle, so yeah,
I mean, he's Scottish anyway. I'm not
He is
bloody
not
Scottish!
Do not call him Irish. He will fucking destroy you.
Irish or Scottish, he hates being called that. Actually, my Scottish accent is so good, you know. Don't call me bloody Scottish. I'm not fucking Scottish.
Fucking.
I'm from Newcastle.
From Newcastle? Yeah, fucking.
Not from Glasgow, you silly cunt.
You silly cunt.
From
I'm trying to think,
Glasgow.
who else dislikes me? I feel like it's just I
fucking hate you, Garrett. I hate you.
I feel like it's just
you got two people in VC hating you right now.
It's just Fishka and Dekaz, and unfortunately, they are the two most like brown-nosed people on the server for some reason. And it's just like Jesus fuck.
I mean, I think Fishka just hates the world, so you know.
I don't like
Loves
Fishka.
Dekaz.
I never liked Fishka. I won't lie.
Dude, yeah, I've been on the hate train since day one.
Fishka's like a
Literally,
fucking,
me too.
He's just such a baby. It's like, dude.
yeah, like a little fucking wriggling thing in the
Yeah, you
fucking
can't
world.
take a joke and he just lashes out. It's like, dude.
And he says the N word like so many times.
I know, like, it's
The
just
goal
not
for
funny.
the Bald Head podcast should be to get Fishka cancelled.
Can we get a Fishka? Can we get a feature?
We get Fishka canceled.
Can we get him on the podcast?
No, absolutely.
Can we get him swatted?
Get him
I want him on the podcast, and I want him to get on the podcast, and then he says like the N word, and then we have
No,
reason
his
to
voice
swat
is
him.
just so annoying.
No,
Like,
literally.
dude, like, you,
Editor, play a clip of Fishka's voice.
dude, I don't think I've recorded anything with Fishka.
You don't know how to
This actually sounds like him.
It's like fucking lumpy space.
That was actually so good.
Like fucking, you know, like fucking.
That was actually so good.
This game is so hard. What the fuck?
What did that actually sound like? It's so good. This game is brutal if you think about it. Tag shooter.
What kind of company was it?
It was lethal.
No! Lethal Company.
Are we free playing
Yeah,
this?
let's
or
just
are
free
we-
play until we lose.
Okay. I need to piss. Hold up.
I'm replacing monkeys. But yeah, another
Another what?
Oh yeah, the Deku impression.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
like,
yeah, dude, Deku.
I need to ramp this up real quick. Like I think we were just playing like a game, and like it's an anime crossover game on Roblox, and I was like,
oh mate, I need to harness the power of all for one. I can't do it.
it was like you had like the goats, right? You had like Goku, you had Vegeta, you had Frieza, you had Cell, like all like the characters who were in Fortnite and shit like that. And like their movesets were like super different. Plus, you had like One Piece characters, and it was pretty cool. Guy had a fucking One Piece bias, trust me, when he made that. But he just threw in like Deku and Bakugo, and I was like, oh my god, like it's just annoying. Like, oh my god, like MHA getting shoved down my throat everywhere I go is like. Literally the definition. What happened?
I thought people didn't care about My Hero anymore.
They do. It's you know, it's trying to keep up, but it's not.
I haven't seen it since like season 2.
I haven't seen it since
that's probably like 5 years ago.
16-year-old with the midriff. I thought that was pretty.
We're watching it in like like 2018 or something. Past that, I don't think I've seen a single episode.
It's hard for anime to be interesting when you have like a pervert character. Like that has a place in like Slice of Life, and it has a place in shows like Dragon Ball because one's an old man and the other one is a fucking pig. You know, it's like you can look at these characters and just kind of tell yourself in your mind like, oh well, they're not like super important. You know, like Goku and Vegeta. Main characters. Who? It's the little fucking purple condom head dude. I don't fucking know his name.
Oh, yeah, that guy.
Yeah.
I just think it's a bit weird.
Yeah, it is weird because he's surrounded by minors. It's really fucking weird. You know, Slice of Life most of the time just like subtitled anime stuff that doesn't get official dubs because it's fucking trash. You know, it does enter our mainstream. You know, but it's like it's fucking whatever. You know, it's like it's a tiny little fucking pervert anime that comes and goes. You know, it has one season and that's it. This is a shonen anime. Like, how did this shit squeak through the filter? You know, it's like, god damn.
I don't know. I actually hate anime like that so much.
Like, this shit is not getting compared to Your Lie in April and fucking Boku no Pico. It's getting compared to like Dragon Ball and Naruto, which are like two of the best anime probably ever.
Yeah.
Did you just say Boku no Pico?
Yes, I did.
Isn't that like a fucking underage child hentai?
Yes, it is.
Yikes.
What? I've never seen that in my life. Hold on.
You don't have to. You don't have to watch it, Gringen. You could go your entire life and die happy.
Please do not watch it. You will be so happy if you don't
of that show. Like, you will actually save your retinas.
I don't think I want to be honest.
Watched it in like 7th grade. Didn't know what was going on. I was like, oh shit.
I just hate anime like My Hero, because it serves no purpose. It is just like, I'm pretty sure it's such
a nothing burger, and that's what's happening to One Punch Man.
It's just like a fetish as well. Like, it's so fetishistic. Because like the animators are just, because like that little pervert character is just the animators, right? Like, it's just the self-insert characters, because for some reason it's a thing in Japan to like drool over teenage minors in school.
Literally.
And it's just like, dude, like, come on. It's like, the age of consent isn't 13 anymore. But yeah, like, because that's literally what all slice of life high school anime is. It's just a fetish.
Like, all the hentais and shit that you get, half of them are based in like a high school.
Literally, it's disgusting. It's like, I'm not gonna put myself watching through someone else's, like, what is essentially like, I don't know what it is. It's just not good.
I get that in like Japan and shit. They have like, you know, 18-year-olds. They're still in high school, aren't they?
Yeah.
But it's still just weird as fuck. Because you are jacking off to someone who is in a fucking school uniform.
Literally, yeah. It's like, cause like the same kids who are maybe like 15 or 14 will be wearing the school out like uniform, That like that
Literally.
looks the same as the 18-year-olds. Like
Yeah.
it's just ugly. It's like I'm
Yeah.
not gonna put myself watching through that when there's
It's
other
time to
stuff that
stop
is like
beating
good.
around the bush. Brought it up twice and done it neither times. The context has been provided.
To what?
We played this game for hours. Okay, we played this Roblox anime simulator for hours. Beating the shit out of each other.
Oh, that one, yeah.
And there was like a setting that you could use your avatar or a morph. And I wasn't using my avatar, I was using the morphs. So I could look like the characters. And I picked Deku, right, just to try out the moveset. And I ran up to them and I was like, "Oh, hey, homeless guy. You want some fried chicken?" They're like, "Holy fucking shit."
God, I just realized how like we diverged from the conversation so hard.
Yeah.
So the original
Like, hey,
context of
homeless
that
guy.
conversation was just like, oh yeah, I could do a good Deku impression.
It's just like I've seen so many fucking memes about that guy. Is that like,
I just hate high school anime.
yeah, I hate him. I hate them.
I've already seen like
The
one
only
good one.
the only anime that have done high school correctly. What the fuck was that?
I don't mind. See, I don't mind animes that like the characters
That
are
aren't
like
set
in
in
high
school.
school, but the characters are like in high school, but they're not set in a school.
Yeah, JoJo.
So like
Yeah,
so
true,
like the
true,
the,
yeah.
Part 3,
the
part 4.
school is like a secondary aspect. Like Initial D, it's about some like
Yeah.
fucking a bunch of school kids who fucking street race on a night.
Yeah.
It's like school-
I like how
school
part
is the
4
main
uses their
focus, but
school as a
it's
place where
good.
Kira cannot get to them. You know, and it's like a place that's
Yeah,
supposed to be
definitely.
safe, and the viewer like kind of subconsciously assumes that. And then one of the kids gets killed in school.
Yeah.
And like that, like in your head, it's like, oh my god, like not even their school is safe. Like this guy knows where they live. He knows where they go to school. He can get into the school. He can kill them. He can get out without getting caught. You know, it's like, oh fuck.
Oh, like Kira might be a bit weird with his fucking hand fetish shit, but he ain't no pedophile.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like the Kira hand thing, like I feel like that leans towards necrophilia more than pedophilia. Like I'm sure he has killed an underage woman. Like I'm so certain. And like it's just equally as fucked up whoever he does it to.
I actually haven't seen the Kira.
Oh shit. Well, you can't talk about JoJo.
Spoilers!
I really don't care.
Well, it's for an anime that's been out for 7 years.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
really care about spoilers like
Honestly, part 4
about
is
shit,
genre,
like, it's
genre
like-
defining. It's so good. I love part 4.
Part 4 is literally my favorite JoJo part.
For good
It's so
fucking
good.
like the whole fucking thing just reminds me of like those little like summer adventures that you would go on. You know?
Yeah.
So you just
Part
walk
5 was
around
good as
town
well,
and,
but
like, you know,
I don't
maybe-
think everyone
you'd go
loves
to, like, a
Part 5,
creek.
but I don't really
didn't
think
fuck
Part
with Part
5 can
5.
hold up. I don't think it holds up as well to Part 4. But I did like the Part 6, like when it got animated. I like that.
Yeah.
Like I'd read it before it got animated, and I liked it.
Reddit.
Reddit.
We are not a Reddit family. We are a
It's like a-
4chan
r//
household.
It's like a
AMAH?
sleeper agent. You got told to like react when you heard Reddit.
I was cringe for this.
We are a 4chan family.
We're not, dude. 4chan is so much worse than Reddit.
Back to Reddit.
4chan is
Back to
so
Reddit,
much
back to
worse.
Reddit is like a slight nuisance. 4chan is like a fucking damn near terrorist organization. Yeah, I like the humor that comes out of 4chan sometimes when they're not like extremely political biased.
Which is like 0.5% of the time.
Yeah. It's like 2 people on 4chan.
Oh, have you heard of ML Paul?
No.
So a couple years back, I don't know when this was, but they I think it's for April Fools. 4chan had proposed to like merge their 2 biggest boards and like make them into one. And the 2 biggest boards at the time was MLP, My Little Pony, and us / Paul, which was like Paul was. It was politically incorrect.
Oh no! Oh,
so it was literally a board for people to voice their political opinions without fear of being judged.
Oh no!
So you can understand, like, there was a lot of like Nazis and shit on this board.
Yeah.
So they combined the My Little Pony subreddit.
Oh
Not subreddit. Sorry, the My Little Pony board and the politically incorrect board to make ML Paul, and literally all it did was weed out the Nazis in the brony community. Like, that's literally ML Paul is where you get the brony, like the My Little Ponies edited to be in like Nazi uniforms and shit. Like, that's literally where it's from, and I'm pretty sure it's still up to this day. I'd have to check. Let me on 4chan.org.
I don't think I've ever actually been on 4chan.
Me neither. I
Please
like the one.
Don't go on it.
I like the arguments that ensue on 4chan. They're pretty funny. Like, it's like, if diamonds are stronger than lead, then like why aren't we making like diamond bulletproof vests? And this guy's like, are you fucking stupid? Like, a gram of diamond is like 15 grams. It's like, oh my fucking god.
Oh, it got taken off. It got taken off of 4chan.
Oh, it's
I
probably
guess
on
we'll
like
never
similar
know.
But
shit.
there's a new website literally just dedicated to it. mlpaul.net.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
ML Paul.
Who the fuck is Paul?
I thought you meant Paul like the alien from the film. I was like, what?
Paul the
No, Paul is in short for politics.
No, yeah. I originally thought you meant Paul. I was like, what? What the fuck is the MLP and the alien doing?
Oh my god, Robot 9001, that was a fucking crazy board. It's literally just a whole board full of like people who are pissed off that they can't get a girlfriend. It's so stupid. And like there was a whole thing like a few years back where there was a guy who would go around and you've seen the Turkey Tom video on the 4chan blackmail cult, haven't you, Amelia?
Yeah,
Not Amelia.
yeah, I've seen that.
I'm saying Amelia. Gringen, yeah. So you know about R9K, don't you? And the fucking 4chan blackmail cult that was on there.
Yeah. I think it's kind of funny.
It is kind of funny, I won't lie.
And it's also like, dude, I don't know how people fall for this shit. It's like I don't get it. It's like how can you just sit there as someone's literally telling you, oh, get on HRT, and I can just be like, yep, okay.
Yeah, literally. Well, I think part of it was because they were blackmailed into it. Like they said, the people who were doing it was saying like, we will send this to your parents and like everyone you know if you don't do this.
They also like I think.
Wasn't there like the
I was about to
kid
say
in the
I'll
Tiger
probably
Man
rather have it like
game?
leaks than take HRT, but I don't actually know. Because
I'd rather take HRT. Resident trans woman on the podcast.
Okay, well, yeah, obviously you, but like, Garrett, if there was some,
I'm hopefully starting it soon.
if there was some like really crude photos of you that you could either choose for those photos to get leaked or go on HRT, what would you choose? Okay.
Tough question. There's who is it all leaked to? Is it like online?
Like, your friends.
No, your family, like your closest family, like your parents.
Basically, everyone you know.
Wow, that's a really tough question. Yeah. I could totally see how somebody could get blackmailed into that.
Yeah.
I imagine like they weren't given a whole lot of time either. It's like you need to choose like right fucking now. We need to go time.
And they literally had like links set up to websites where they could easily like access HRT without needing to provide any sort of like blood tests or mental well-being tests or anything like that.
Thing? Okay, but like genuinely.
I don't know. I don't know. It's so dumb. Like so I know you can get you can order online. You can just order like hormones in whatever form. It costs money. It costs money, but you can literally just order hormones. However, it's completely advised that you don't do it unless you've had a blood test beforehand, because it's all about seeing how you're gonna react to stuff.
Yeah, to the hormones.
Yeah, and like see what like dosage you needed and stuff like that.
It's been a while since I've like studied biology, but is there like a term? Because hormones, I thought referred to like the male.
Hormones. So everyone's got
female.
hormones. Everyone's got hormones. So there's multiple different types of hormones. Obviously, there's the 2 growth hormones. There's well 3 I think. There's testosterone, estrogen, and progesterone.
Estrogen, that's what I was thinking. Estrogen is like the feminine.
Estrogen's the feminine one.
Testosterone is for male.
Yeah.
Estrogen, progesterone. I don't know how you say it, but that's the female one.
Masculine, not male. That was the wrong word to say. But
it's okay. Don't worry. But yeah, testosterone and estrogen and progesterone. Those are like the 3 main ones. Yeah, I want to start hormone replacement therapy soon.
Whoa.
It just like unless I pay, it's just like there's like a 5-year waiting list for this shit.
Oh, what you're paying?
Yeah, I'm definitely fucking paying.
I think while I have medical insurance, I might try to take like extra testosterone.
No,
Like,
don't.
I wouldn't if I were you.
I have a friend who's like really into like gym stuff, and like he sometimes goes on about testosterone, but like that shit.
It's called steroids.
Really fucks you up.
It's called steroids.
Okay, yeah, but you can still take testosterone. That's not.
Yeah, but that's literally what extra
Okay, well, yeah, I'm
testosterone is.
dumbing it down. Okay, so it is steroids, but if you take testosterone, it can lead to some shit that is like irreparable damage. Like you need to keep taking testosterone, or it will like fuck your body up, right?
Ugh. What if isn't there like lower doses, like a medical? Like...
It will still have a permanent effect on you. Like if you start taking testosterone, you pretty much need to be on it for like most of your life, because like it just because it's like your hormones and shit, it just like really fuck up like your body and shit, because you'll have like you'll be like you have like emotional swings and shit like that.
I mean, I knew that if there was like conflicting, that sometimes that it can, and then like like Nazis, that's the only word for it, will just like try to be like, see, this is the status quo, this is what happens to everybody, like they do it with the vaccine, they do it with hormone replacement and shit like that. But it's like if there are cases that they can use and like they're like, yep, this is stone cold fact, it's like, okay, well that's definitely happened to like a few people.
Yeah, well,
I know it has like a lot of mental, like nothing to do with the mind, but like chemical imbalance side of things.
Yeah,
I think people.
I'm pretty sure
people who say shit like
hard.
What, hormones?
Yeah, like especially
I feel like. Yeah, because it's basically like going through puberty again.
I need me some of that. I need a height check, and I need more facial.
But you're just going through a different kind of puberty,
like a post puberty almost.
It was already bad the first time.
It's like going through puberty, but you've already been through puberty. So like, if I was to start
ripped off, man.
estrogen,
I never took anything like that, and I still got tits. I mean,
like if if I was to start estrogen,
Sasha, you're gonna be on your period.
I wouldn't get like higher. I don't see. It's actually kind of. I think it's kind of debated if trans women actually get periods. You know.
You won't. What the fuck?
Because obviously,
because
it's all. See, you get things like I've heard. This is all I've heard. I'm not trying to offend anyone here, but this is all I've heard. You might get like sympathy cramps.
What?
So it's like as you're taking your hormones, it's like
That should probably be studied because
that's real.
you get like phantom. So you know okay, you know how people who've like lost a limb, they feel like the phantom pains. Yeah. It's kind of similar to that. So they'll feel sympathy pains, and I think you get like some of the other symptoms. Like it's really mild, but you get some other symptoms of like periods. But you don't get like cramps or you don't bleed or anything like that because obviously you don't have a vagina.
What?
So yeah, I'm not sure exactly how it works.
Both sides of that, because I have personal ties to both of that. When you are with a significant other and they are female, you will learn this later on. Like they either just tell you or you just kind of figure it out. But when they are around other women for an extended period of time, their like menstrual cycle will sink.
Yeah, I've heard about that.
Very scary. Very scary. I've had like 3 close calls with Randy, my fiance. Like, she's going on month 2 and is showing like 0 signs of pregnancy, but has not had a period.
Oh yeah,
it's just like holy shit. Like sometimes that shit gets fucked up. And as for the amputee thing, there was a brief period of time, I'm sure Gringen remembers, I was living with Randy and them. I was living with their family. And I went that summer to stay with my grandmother because she needed help, and her daughter, here's the tier. There's Momo, right? There's my grandmother. Momo is my grandmother's mother. Then there's my mother, then there's me. There's my generation.
Alright.
Momo is very old.
Momo?
Very old-fashioned. Yeah, Momo. She is very old.
Okay.
Like Mama with W's.
Oh.
Yeah. She is very old-fashioned. Doesn't like the way that things are being done, Yeah. She's also nearing the end of her life. So she's, not very happy all the time, like not happy-go-lucky. It's not a pretty picture to see.
Not very happy-go-lucky.
She had her leg amputated, knee down, in 2014, and still has phantom pains.
God damn.
Like, will physically rear back in her wheelchair, like clutching her leg.
What? That's crazy.
It's an electric shock. It's literally like energy imbalance.
Oh Jesus!
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, and I had to like watch that for like 3 months. I was like, holy hell! I started coming back around. If you look at my activity online in 2020 and 2021, it was very active. And then halfway into 2022, it just drops off and then picks back up towards the end of the year. And then there was all of last year and all of this year so far.
Yeah.
And it's just like, for that whole fucking time, like, every moment of every day was dedicated to Momo and caring for Momo.
Yeah.
And it's just like, a very stressful few months for me. Like, I'm not even the one that it's happening to.
Yeah.
So yes, I absolutely think phantom pains are real. Like, you don't do that type of stuff for attention. Like, it's not, I'm trying to get somebody's attention, because old people will deny all of their problems. It's just like, that shit's happening. Like, on top of the arthritis and the OC, I forgot what it's called.
Old people shit.
Old people shit.
OPS.
No, that's not what it's called. I think it's like OCPD or something like that. It's like a very specific condition of the lungs. It's like me. I've already made up my fucking mind. I'm not living past 60. No, sir.
What do you mean by
I'm
that?
not doing it.
Well, as soon as you turn 60, you're just killing yourself.
I'm gonna go out doing what I love, you know. But I'm not gonna like.
Jumping off the cliffs.
I'm not gonna like. If it's like really bad, like I'll get treated, you know. But it's like if I get diagnosed with like cancer or like a terminal condition, like I'm just gonna go home. You know, and I'm gonna like spend my days with my people, you know, because I'm not gonna fucking subject myself to like chemotherapy and shit like that.
Yeah.
That I have also been around, and it is not fun at all. Like it is a very scary place. You're in a hospital, right? This is post-COVID.
I was about to say the worst thing ever. Just a Baldhead podcast.
The Baldhead podcast actually goes bald because of chemotherapy.
Dude, fucking going bald in awareness to cancer would be a Baldhead podcast.
Baldhead podcast original. sorry, go ahead.
I don't think it's original, but you know. And it's just going there every day for like 3 months straight just kind of gives you a fear of hospitals.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like I have a fear of, like I can't even step foot in a hospital. It's too depressing, it's too scary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like going to the dentist is about the closest I get. Like if I go to a doctor's office and I'm sitting here and there are people like coughing and like they're coming in with like their problems are visible, it's like nope, I can't stay here. You know, like I don't know where I'm gonna go. I don't know what's gonna happen with this appointment, but I need to leave. I can't stay here. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I kind of get
That's why
that.
I donated plasma because my fiance talked me into it. Randy talked me into it, and she, you know, we went. And I was like, you know, like, I can do this, like, kind of hyping myself. I didn't tell her that I was scared. Like, and I wasn't showing it either, but, like, I would, like, I go to the bathroom for a minute, you know, and I'd walk off and I would just, like, hit my vape 80 times. Like, I'm like, holy shit. Like,
Yeah.
like, like, this is, like, I need to take a breather. Like, this is too much. And then I'd go back out. And I'd get a little further into the process of signing me up, and they'd like prep my seat. And I'm like, "Can I go to the bathroom again? I'm sorry. Like I feel kind of sick to my stomach. I just need to breathe for a minute." And they're like, "Oh, we have like TV and like we have a charger for your phone." And I'm like, "Yeah, I just really need to get the fuck out of this room for like 10 minutes." You know, like,
yeah.
like you're about to stick a needle in my arm, and I'm probably gonna faint. You know, like.
Yeah,
so,
actually, I never understood that.
What, plasma?
No, why people get like squeamish around like needles and shit. I never.
So it's not the needle, it's just like the thought of like being stuck somewhere for that long. You know, it's like, ooh, like I'm gonna be.
How long did it take?
So for most people, it takes 30 minutes. Right, due to my weight and my size and my unique build, like it's like I'm heavy in terms of weight and in fat, but I'm also big in terms of muscle. Like my biceps and shoulders are just like so defining that I most days don't even look fat. Yeah. You know, and like then somebody looks at like a side shot of me and they're like, "Whoa!" You know, like like it's
goodness gravy.
Goodness gravy. Here's like
goodness
like
gravy.
they'll be like, "Whoa!" And I'm like, "What? You give me a tip?" And he's like, "Here's a tip. Hit the gym, fatty." You know, like, but yeah, it took about an hour and 40 minutes for me. Like it was too negative. It was two negatives, and in that industry, they do not make a positive. You know, and my machine on top of that was faulty. I don't like the word faulty. It was.
Oh yeah, especially
in its prime.
You did not want to know that
it was
machine
in
is
its.
faulty.
No, it's a clinic. Like it's a big open area. You have like leather seats and shit like that.
Yeah, but
it's
still,
not like white floors and, you know, people wearing gloves and they're just covered head to toes in hospital equipment. It's like, ugh, you know, it's like just people there in like t-shirts, like some of them are wearing gowns and face masks, and that's about it, you know.
Yeah.
And gloves, obviously, you have to, but,
Yeah.
you know, like, I definitely was like, okay, I'm about to go to a hospital and have blood removed from my body and then put back in, you know. I get there and it's pretty cozy. Felt more like a restaurant, if anything. There was a lot of windows. Really liked it, but you know, I did that and I was getting like really fucking antsy.
Yeah.
You know, because I was like, okay, this machine has stopped like 4 times in the past 20 minutes. Like that's not normal.
Yeah.
Like there are people getting here after me and leaving before me. Like it's something's wrong. You know. Like,
yeah. Oh, do you think that's why it took like a bit longer?
Yeah. And, you know, I thought, like, okay, well, the first time's gonna take longer, you know, because, like, they have a lot of processing, and they have to test your stuff, and they have to verify that you're telling the truth, they have to verify who you are, they have to verify your physical results, you know, stuff like that.
Yeah.
I go the second time, after work, and it is, like, the first time I went, there were maybe, like, 12 people there to get their plasma donated. The second time I went, dude, there was easily 50 people there. Like there was a lot of people. I was like, I guess donating plasma is like really like hip now.
Oh.
You know, like I'm doing it because, you know, I was talked into it. It goes to a good cause.
I mean, you get the cash for it.
Oh, I don't think so. We're continuing.
Okay.
Hey, we're literally gonna lose again.
I don't give a fuck.
And well, you just get to the end of the story and then we'll wrap it up.
Okay. And I get in there, and they're not playing, like, these are just tiny, like, this is how my brain perceives things. It's much darker in there, right? And they have, like, those dim office lights, so now it feels like a fucking hospital.
Yeah.
The people there are being very rude and very cold, which, again, is a lot like hospital staff. You know, they're tired, they want to go home, and they're just waiting for the next shift to show up, kind of begrudgingly helping you with whatever you need.
Yeah.
And I wasn't told that, I was told the time before, this was false information, that I only had to do the kiosk thing once. Well, I sat in line for easily an hour, standing up, my fucking calves and knees are shaking. Like, I've been on my feet all day, and now I have to be on my feet for like an hour straight.
Yeah.
You know, like, that's... Ugh. But they, this lady's like, did you do your kiosk? I was like, no, but and she's like, okay, the kiosk is right over there, you just gonna answer some questions on it. I'm like, oh, lovely.
Oh, so just waiting in the house for nothing.
Yeah, pretty much.
Jesus.
I looked back at the line. I'm not like a big, like, disrespectful type of guy, you know, but like I was genuinely concerned for my time because it was a work night. Like I had to go to work the next day. Right. And I said, I'm not getting back into that line. Like, you know, like I'll answer the kiosk. I'm not getting back into that line. And she's like, that's fine. You can get into like the veterans fast pass lane. I was like, yeah. So I fucking thought. Minimum wage clinic worker.
Minimum wage.
But the first time they were playing like on the TVs. Like there's just like 18 TVs in there, so like you can't complain about the angle. You're getting a good angle of the show, you know.
Yeah.
The first time they were playing this really funny sitcom. I think it's called like Me and My Wife and the Kids or something like that. Hang on. Let me look it up what it was. My Wife and Kids.
Right. And the second time they're playing that.
You want to know what they were playing the second time I went in there? I want you to guess what the fuck they were playing when I went
Ice
in there.
Age.
They were playing fucking Captain Marvel.
Eesh.
I did not have a very pleasant time sitting there. And then immediately after, it was X-Men Origins Wolverine.
Oh,
I was like, you gotta be fucking kidding me, man.
No, that's horrible.
And like, just to let, when I walked into the clinic, it was the beginning of Captain Marvel.
Right. Oh no.
When I left, it was like Hugh Jackman and, or I guess Wolverine and Sabretooth versus Deadpool. Like the latter half of that fight, they were on top of the thing. All right, bye.
What? What the fuck?
My story was that boring. Whoa, what is going on?
Reconnecting to your game.
Oh wait.
Connection lost. Rejoin.
I think
What-
the game's
what-
like, yeah,
what going
you
on?
stop playing now.
Round 150.
Round 1 for that's pretty decent. Quit.
Begging for us to get off.
Yeah, I quit that game.
What the fuck? Why is Minecraft launching?
I figured out what happened.
What?
The game was
Anyway,
bored with my
guys.
story.
It's my birthday tomorrow.
Sasha's
Happy
birthday
birthday,
tomorrow.
Sasha.
19 years old.
9.
Holy
the
moly.
big 1-9.
The big 1-9.
The big
Nothing's gonna
6,
happen when I
7,
turn
9.
19. I don't unlock any new cool laws.
What's gonna happen is that we're gonna record a podcast.
I'm not recording a podcast
No,
tomorrow.
yeah,
I'm
that's
sorry.
fair. That is fair.
It's my B day.
Yeah, we can record it if you're up for it.
Give a fuck what day it is.
I'll see what I can do, but I think I've got some other stuff on tomorrow.
Okay, well, Baldhead
We're going for a
Podcast,
meal
that is
late
the
at
end
night.
of today's episode. I hope that you have enjoyed it. This one was long. That's an hour. Whew.
Jesus Christ, we were yapping for too long.
I hope you enjoyed it, and we will see you next week.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.